Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the financial jargon so you don't have to. And today we've got a peek behind the scenes at ZOOZ Power Limited, a company that's really powering up the energy sector, and we're going to see if their finances are matching their buzz. So what are ZOOZ Power's latest numbers saying about their journey? We're diving into their report for the 6 months ending June 30th, 2025. And let's just say there's a lot to unpack here, especially for a company focused on the future of energy. We'll be looking at their financial health and how they're performing in a very dynamic market. Remember, if you like these kinds of deep dives into corporate finances, make sure to subscribe and join our community on Discord. The link is in the description below. This report is what's called a 6K form, a standard disclosure. For foreign companies operating in the US market, think of it as a snapshot of their latest goings on for investors. And anyone curious about how they're doing financially sees ZOOZ Power Limited is the company we're focusing on. Their business is all about energy solutions. And this filing gives us a window into their world for the month of August 2025, which means they're giving us an update on their performance for the first half of the year. Now, an important note here, ZOOZ Power is filing their reports as a Form 20F filer. This tells us they're a foreign private issuer and are primarily preparing their financial statements according to international standards like IFRS, which is common for many global companies. At the heart of this report are the unaudited, condensed, consolidated financial statements for the 6 months ending June 30, 2025. These are the numbers that really tell the story of how ZOOZ powers Powen is Powerfinix. Financially, this isn't just a bunch of numbers though. It's a look at their success, their challenges, and their overall financial strategy in the rapidly evolving energy market. We're also getting a management discussion, which is basically the company's leadership explaining in their own words what these numbers mean and what they expect for the future. This section is key. It's where the company's leaders give their perspective on the financial results. They'll be breaking down their financial condition and how they achieve their results during that 6-month period. It's like getting the inside scoop directly from the captains of the ship, and we'll be looking for any hints about their strategy going forward, how they plan to grow, and what potential roadblocks they see. Let's get into the meat of it, the financial statements themselves. While this filing doesn't provide specific detailed tables within this initial document, it refers to two key exhibits, Exhibit 99.1 and Exhibit 99.2. These are the documents that contain the actual financial statements and the management's detailed analysis of their financial condition and operations for the period ending June 30, 2020, and Exhibit 99.1 and Exhibit 99 of ISIMS for the period ending June 30, 2025. We need to assume that the numbers within these exhibits paint a picture of the company's revenue, expenses, profits, and cash flow. These are the critical data points that tell us if ZOOZ Power is growing as expected, how efficiently it's operating, and if it's managing its resources wisely. Think about it this way, if ZOOZ Power is in the business of selling advanced energy solutions, they need to be showing growth in sales, they need to be managing their cost effectively, and they need to be generating enough cash to reinvest in their business and satisfy investors. For example, we'll be looking for their revenue growth, how much it has increased compared to the previous year or quarter, if they're profitable, and if their expenses are under control. Are they spending more on research and development to create new products, or are they cutting back because of financial pressures? These are the questions these financial statements answer. For investment on research and development to create new products, or are they cutting back because of financial pressures? These are the questions these financial statements answer. Warren Buffett famously said, price is what you pay, value is what you get. And that's exactly what we try to do here. Decode the price of a company's stock by understanding its underlying value, which is rooted in its financial performance. So for ZOOZ Power, we're looking for signs of sustainable value creation. Are they consistently hitting their targets? Are they reinvesting smartly, or are they just making a lot of noise without real financial substance? The exhibit index helps us navigate to the specific documents that contain the core information. For ZOOZ Power, this means we're really interested in exhibits 99.1 and 99.2 as they hold the financial details and the management's insights into the company's performance. And at the helm signing off on this report is Avi Cohen, Executive Chairman of the Board. This reinforces the leadership's responsibility, and their commitment to transparency with investors. Avi Cohen's signature is essentially a stamp of approval on the information provided in this filing. Now let's look at the bigger picture for ZOOZ Power. While this specific filing mainly directs us to other detailed reports, the company operates in a sector that is critical for the future of our planet. Energy technology is constantly evolving, and companies like ZOOZ Power are often at the forefront of innovation. They need to balance significant investment in research and development with the need to show profitability to their shareholders. This is a delicate act, and this report is a temperature check on whether they're succeeding. We need to consider their competitive landscape. Are there other companies offering similar solutions? Who's leading the pack? And how is ZOOZ Power differentiating itself? Financially strong companies can invest more in marketing better technology and strategic acquisitions, which can give them a significant edge. So understanding their financial health is paramount to understanding their potential for future success. To wrap up, ZOOZ Power Limited is providing a look into its financial performance for the first half of 2025. This filing is our gateway to understanding their operational success, their financial stability, and their strategic direction in the exciting but challenging energy sector. We'll be reviewing those detailed exhibits to get the full financial story, a story that is crucial for anyone invested or interested in the future of energy technology. Now, looking at these numbers and the overall context for ZOOZ Power, my assessment is that they are operating in a high growth but also high competition sector. Their success will heavily depend on their ability to innovate, manage costs effectively, and secure market share. While this particular filing directs us to more detailed financial statements, which would provide the specific numbers needed for a deep dive into revenue growth, profit margins, and cash flow trends, we can infer that their management believes the disclosed information presents a fair view of their situation. The key for ZOOZ Power will be consistent execution and demonstrating a clear path to profitability and sustainable growth. Any significant slowdown in revenue or unexpected increase in costs would be major red flags given the capital-intensive nature of the energy sector. However, any strong positive trends in their financials would indicate they are on the right track, potentially capturing significant market share. Alright, that's our breakdown of the ZOOZ Power Limited. Filing for August 2025. What's your take on these initial insights, and what do you think the future holds for a company powering up the energy revolution? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this analysis helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed for more of these corporate deep dives, and don't forget to join our Discord community for more discussions. The link is right there in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.